Good morning, students. I hope you all are well and enjoying your holidays. In the last lecture, we talked about the balanced diet. In today's class, we start a new topic of the chapter, and the name of that topic is disease. So, what do you understand by disease? Can any one of you explain? Disease means when our body is not function properly, or disease is a state in which our entire body or a part of it is not able to function properly. So that state is called disease, which means our body is affected by disease when we are not feeling well. Okay, so now let's talk about the causes of disease. A common cause for disease is the lack of nutrients in our diet. In the last class, in the last lecture, we talked about the balanced diet, which means if our body is not consuming or eating a balanced diet, then our body will be lack of nutrients. And when our body is lack of nutrients, then is affected by diseases. Okay, because our body is not able to fight against disease. And second cause is also occurs due to the presence of germs or microbes in our environment. And disease causes microbes are bacteria, virus, protozoa, fungi, etc. There are two type of diseases. One is communicable disease and other is non-communicable disease. Okay, so let's start with communicable disease. Communicable diseases are the diseases that are caused by the spreading of germs or microorganisms from one person to another person. Communicable diseases can spread through contact or by coughing, sneezing, or spitting. Okay, this is how the communicable disease spread. So now let's talk about how do communicable diseases spread. So let's start with first way in which the communicable disease spread is through direct contact and air. When an infected person spit, sneeze or cough, then the germs spread in air. Whenever we cough, whenever we sneeze, whenever we spit, then the germs of our body is come out in the air or settle on clothes because they are microorganisms. They are very small because we cannot see them with our naked eyes. That's why they are very small. Just because they are very small, we cannot see them by our naked eyes. When a healthy person inhales infected air or touches infected clothes, he or she catches germs. And when these germs will enter in the healthy person's body, that makes him or her sick. So diseases such as common cold, flu, and tuberculosis spread in this manner. Okay, now let's talk about the second way in which the communicable disease is spread through water and food. All of you see house flies. These house flies sit on dirt. Let's say any dirt, the dead animal or on dustbin, dung cake, etc. And these all things carry many germs. When these flies sit on uncovered food, when these flies sit on uncovered food, then they contaminate or infect that food too. And when a healthy person eat that type of food, then the microbes will enter in their body, which makes him or her unhealthy. Okay, sometimes you seen the water is leakage in the pipeline. So because of the leakage in the pipeline, the many germs will enter in the water. That makes the water contaminate. And when a healthy person drink that water, so the that microbes will enter in their body, which makes him sick. Okay, so such type of diseases that can be spread through water and food. The name of diseases are cholera, jaundice, polio, typhoid. Okay, the third is through animals. All of you seen mosquitoes, flies, and fleas? They act as a vector, which means that carry many diseases. How? When mosquitoes bite an infected person, let's say this girl is suffering from any disease, let's say common cold, dengue, etc., malaria, then the microbes of their body will enter in the mosquito because mosquito sucks the blood from the body. Then this mosquito bite a healthy person, then the microbes will enter in the healthy person's body, and when these microbes enter in the healthy person's body, then the healthy person will be affected by disease. So such type of diseases that can spread through animals like malaria, dengue, plague, etc. The fourth way in which the communicable disease can spread is through infected equipments. Let's say scissors and needles. When these scissors and needles is used on an infected person, then the microbes it's touched on their body of these equipments, and when these equipment used on a healthy person, then the microbes will enter in the healthy person's body, that makes him or her sick. Okay, this is the four ways in which the communicable disease can be spread is through infected equipments, through animals, through food and water, through direct contact and air. In the next lecture, we will talk about the prevention of communicable disease and new topic, non communicable disease. Hope you all understand today's topic. I'll give you a one worksheet and you have to complete that worksheet in your previous year science notebook. Thank you.